Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Okay, here we go. See where we at with it. Here we go. You guys make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Hey guys, man, listen, I don't know if y'all been watching what's going on, but the Breakfast Club, of course, signs a major deal with Netflix, I believe it is. And man, when I tell you, man, the interview's gone. They do clips. You might see them, you might not. And a lot of people are upset about it. OG, are you there?
Man, I'm right here.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nobody eat breakfast, no one.
Oh, OG, here we go. OG, I got reality TV. I know you've been looking at this. You got contractual ties. Like, what is going on? Why aren't we seeing them? Is this an obligation that Netflix has pretty much given them?
More than likely, they probably got them under their thumb. Because that's how it is. Once you sign with, like, let me see, anybody. If you sign a contract with anybody, it's either this or that, right?
Right. And and the cold part about it is these guys are I mean, people are in the comments. If you go on their page and just look in the comments, and you'll see, boy, people upset because they used to, get their interviews every morning, and now it's hard.
They took a loss.
Well, I don't think OG gonna now this is where OG come in right here. OG.
Come on, OG.
OG, did they take a loss if Charlamagne really got the $200 million that they offered? Did you hear?
Laughing.
OG, if Charlamagne got $200 million, it really ain't no damn loss, is it? It's pretty much a win.
Ain't no loss.
I think they would have made more.
Shit.
More doing what? They wasn't making nothing but bacon on the Breakfast Club early in the morning. So now he can sleep like me until 12 o'clock.
He can sleep like you till 12 o'clock. He don't gotta get up.
Trust the process. You gotta trust the process sometimes. You can't just jump on just all money ain't good money.
Man, listen.
The only people say all money ain't good money is people that ain't got no money.
Damn it, boy.
I got some. So
listen at this, y'all. It says.
I said trust the process.
Listen at this. It says Netflix and iHeartMedia announced exclusive video podcast partnership for top top iHeart podcast. It pretty much is telling you that they did a big deal. Of course, we know that it says New York and Los Angeles, December the 16th, 2025. iHeart, the #1 audio company in America, and Netflix today announced an exclusive podcast partnership for more than 15 industry-leading original iHeart podcasts. The agreement includes all episodes for the podcast lineup, as well as the select library episodes from each show. New video podcast episodes will launch on Netflix in early 2026 in U.S., with more markets to follow. And I had challenged my brother to go look them up, because I was like, man, go look up the Netflix, because people don't look on their phone to go and find a Netflix to watch a podcast. So this is a transitioning period that I don't think people really understood, that it was going to have to be a transitional phase to get over to there. Like, I don't get up and go and turn my TV on to watch a podcast like that. I go to YouTube, just me. I don't know about other people, but when I get up, if I'm watching because they've been dominating the industry when it comes down to that. Now, we may see a transformation at some point with the right marketing strategies, but right now, as it seems, people are looking for these videos that they normally watched in the morning with the Breakfast Club, and they are pissed in these damn comments. It's pretty damn bad, OG, and they looking for them because this, you get your morning fix, because they get up there about 4:35 in the morning, and they up there talking, and you don't see the rumor has it, you don't see Jess with the mess, you don't see Donkey of the Day, all that's gone. And they've turned all of their stuff over to Netflix, but it's disappeared now. So I hope Lauren LaRosa, I hope Just with the Mess, I hope all of them have a hell of a contractual agreement to where they can get them some of that $200 million that formerly they said it was going to Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne got the 200. They kept saying Charlemagne got the $200 million deal. I didn't hear him say what Jess got. I didn't hear him say what any of the other guys got on there. But I hope like hell they got something, because what you won't see them is on YouTube like that anymore.
Well, that's just like you're saying, the whole transition. You've been used to that's people are so what's the word? Easily influenced. They've been used to, like you say, waking up in the morning, going on their phones, watching Charlemagne and getting their fix, or getting the morning gossip. Now they got in that routine. Now it breaks the routine, and they're gonna bring them something else, right?
Correct.
So it's just like, I remember way back in the day when they first started cable TV, right?
Right.
They started cable TV because on regular TV they had commercials, right?
Right.
And when you got cable TV, it was no commercials.
Right.
So they went with no commercials for a while. Then they start bringing commercials in. And it was the same. Now you get more commercials on cable TV than you get on regular TV.
That's right. That's right.
Now you accept it. You used to go to the movies, and it would be 2 cartoons before you go to the movies. Now you go to the movies, it's a half hour of commercials. They see how commercial is built up. $200 million, they're building up for commercials. So podcasts are not going to be what we are doing today. The free is getting ready to be way over.
Man, listen at this, OG, you're exactly right. You're exactly right, and the reason I say that is
always right.
Well, no, just today, but you ain't always right. Okay. I'm gonna let's be clear on something. A lot of when you're wrong, you're right. A lot of people have taken their attention off a lot of other places and put them on Boss Talk 101 reviews because of the likes of reality TV, OG Pyru, ECO, Miss Jamaica. Like, we have a thing where our people, our core audience, watching, they tell us in the comments all the time. Some of them say F you, but some of them say we love you. Keep up the good work. We watch you every day. You've gotten those conversations while you in airports or wherever. Man, I watch you every day. If they watching you every day, you've grabbed a portion of the content. And what I can tell you that on Boss Talk 101, now that this has happened with them, we're dropping 2 full interviews a day. I'm going straight. I got so much content that you people are going to have a listening pleasure on Spotify, on all of the Apple podcasts and Google podcasts and YouTube, any of them outlets. You can get it right here. YouTube podcasting, all of the audios you'll have and the visuals, and we'll drop 2 full interviews a day now. That we know that there's something there's a need there, because when you read it, it says that the New York and Los Angeles, it says right here, it says the lineup on podcasters that joined this Netflix deal include The Breakfast Club, hosted by Charlemagne the God and the biggest broadcasters on radio shows in the country. My Favorite Murder, and that was another one. Joe and Jada, Dear Chelsea, The Importance, Bobby Bones Presents, Bobby Katz, and the psychology of your 20s. So there's a lot of people that was taken away with this contractual agreement from YouTube, and basically they're screaming for attention right now. Gee, you gotta see, listen at Charlemagne. This is what he's saying when you watch the little clips that they can put out. Watch this. He noticed the problem. Watch it.
YouTube, I know y'all pissed off right now. Okay, another clip, but we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually disgusts me. If it was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as The Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talk about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you looking for, the full episode. Go do it, man. Okay? It's just change. That's all. Change is good. Have a great day.
Wow. So OG, you hear that? So they trying to get it out there. We need y'all.
You know what? I think I told you a couple of weeks ago, some people approached me, right?
Correct, you did.
And they told me that they were taking over podcasts, and then they had these guys out of Harvard, and they had a nest egg of some billionaires that were putting all the people in podcasting together.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And they had been watching me on your program.
Correct.
And they wanted to build this up, and man, it sounded beautiful. You know what I'm saying? and they caught me at a broke moment and gave me a figure that I could live with. Right?
Oh, correct.
And so next thing you know, they said, "Well, man, we're gonna send you a
contract."
A contract, and they sent me this contract, and when they sent it and they told me how they were going to blow up, the internet, and they were going to do this and this, but it took everything from me.
Basically, your whole identity was going to be tied up in them.
Internationally, forever, I couldn't be OG no more. But then I said, not OG for me. That belonged to Boss. We can do this, and we got lawyers, and you can only say this, and whatever content you put up, we can change it at any time, anywhere, and you'll be up with us. But then the amazing thing, how we going to make all this money, right?
Right.
It was just, I said, man, they thought I was born in the day, not yesterday, right? Because now they presented me with the number, and in the contract, I got 50% of everything that I did on the podcast, right?
Correct.
Sounds like an amazing deal.
Sounds like an amazing deal. Your partner, you got a partnership deal.
But it's 50% of the net. But now they got to pay for advertising, and it comes out of my pocket.
Oh man, see, and that's what people don't get. Like, that's the one thing about us, man. We so open and up front. And when you told me about that, I was like, man, if it's right, man, go do it, man. I want to see you win. That's what we into over here. We don't care, but at the end of the day, we do care if they gonna try to take something from you. I ain't nobody taking nothing. If you gonna pay, you got to pay the two. Now, if they gave you 200 mil, I'd have been mad as hell if you didn't take that deal. If it better not been 200 mil like Charlemagne up front. Yeah.
But still in all, if they gave me 200 mil of net, they would have charged $199 million in costs and gave me $1.
Okay, so the deal got to be right. It sounds good. So we don't know that's how. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's just like a 360 deal. It's like I'm glad I was in the music business and seen contracts before, right? Right. And it's just like you get $300,000 and you go in the studio, but everything in that studio, all your touring, everything is called recoupable. They got to recoup. So you do when you hear all these artists talking about the touring and stuff, and they didn't get any money. They got to pay for the bus. They got to pay for the hotel. They got to pay for the backup singers. Your money comes off the net.
Wow. Yeah, and this is one thing about what you're saying is so true, because what you're telling me is the underlining part of the deal. So when Charlemagne is on here saying, hey, y'all, MF is and talking crazy to folks about getting their butt over to Netflix, what does his contract state about them being able to pull the people over? That's another thing. They can always come back to YouTube if the contract cancels out. But will it be the same? Will this impact them? How long are they under? Will they be gone 2 years? What else is going to happen during the time that they're gone? Where those gaps will be filled at? All of this stuff starts to matter, right? So you don't know where we're going to be at in a year.
the majors are starting to take over. They're getting ready to eat us up. It's YouTube is not going to be like YouTube has been. We didn't had we got 10, 15 years of that's been going on. Now the major change in the conglomerates are getting ready to eat this up.
Wow.
So the change is inevitable, but how you deal with the change is the situation now.
Watch this, OG.
Want to catch the full episode and full interviews? Go to Netflix. Hit that remind me button so you can be notified for all the new drop.
So there it is. Jess with the mess. She also is screaming, "Hey guys, go to Netflix. Go to Netflix." But when you go into the comments, it's really a thing where they pretty much are not happy with what's happening with that. Why the F the Breakfast Club is what one person say is on Netflix. I just spent the last 5 minutes yelling at the damn TV. Why is the Breakfast Club on the Netflix? Hey, everybody, Breakfast Club is going to Netflix like closing down important community center. The comments, the jokes, the community, all of that gone and right out of history for me. So they're in the comments acting a fool. That's 3 different people saying that right there.
But now when you buy a phone, T-Mobile, Verizon, you get Netflix and HBO free on your phone.
Correct. And that's what I'm saying. They got to the transitioning phase is going to happen, but did they pull the trigger early? It don't matter if they got the 200 mil though. Let me say that. If they got the 200 mil and it's a solid upfront and they got a good deal on it, it really, they just riding the wave of what they did. They okay, we'll take the chance with you, but we got to get paid what we was making plus 10 times more.
Yeah, they going to get it.
So they already getting that money when you really think about it. So I think it's a hell of a move. Reality TV, what do you think? Reality TV with Jess with the mess and Charlamagne. Did you hear? Let me play the Charlamagne part for you one more time. Did you hear that part? Reality? Okay, let me let you hear it right quick. Here we go. We got to let you hear that because you got to understand what the hell was going on. But this is what's happening with the Breakfast Club. The way they trying to get people in. Listen.
YouTube, I know y'all pissed off right now. Okay, another clip, but we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually disgusts me. If there was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as the Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talking about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything will be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you're looking for, the full episode. Go do it, man. Okay? It's just change. That's all. Change is good. Have a great day.
So, Reality TV, with that being said, you watched the Breakfast Club. You was on it for a while. With this change happening, how tough is the transition for you being that the way that you operate your phone? You being a consumer.
I don't go on my phone to even look at movies or nothing like that. I guess I just don't. I guess 200 mil will make you do anything, but I just don't. I don't know. Maybe we transition, like you said. Maybe we're gonna transition into the streaming platforms where you just go look at podcasts. I don't know if that's just they trying to transition into something like that because it's just easier to go on your phone, go listen to the Breakfast Club on your radio,
on your YouTube channel.
I think people just like convenience. You know what I'm saying? We've made the world more convenient now. So going to Netflix just to listen to the Breakfast Club is really a hassle. I'm just being honest.
Okay, as a consumer, that's your opinion.
Yeah, so I know people subscribe to it, so they gonna get their bag regardless.
Correct. And OG, far as YouTube go, being that they are a billion, over billions of dollar company just like Netflix, do you think that they're going to fight to keep the attention on YouTube? I think it's a challenge. I think it's something, for me, I think they're going to be trying to figure out how to challenge the fact and compete like they've been doing. Did I lose OG?
No.
Okay.
I think they're the same. They're the same conglomerate, and YouTube and Netflix are all the same devils, bro. That ain't no different. Safeway used to be Country Farms. Country Farms is Food for Less, but it's the same organization.
Correct, but if I go to shop, I'm trying to get you to come to Kroger's. I don't want you going over to no damn Albertsons, or I don't want you going over to my competitor. I'm trying to keep you over here at Tom Thumb.
But with Kroger's, Ralph's, and all them, they're the same company. So they don't care where you go. They know you're going to always, well, I'm going to say Food for Less is better, but they got Kroger's food and Food for Less.
Correct. So
it's the same thing, like you said, Netflix is on your phone now. So it's no different.
Well, when you look at Facebook versus YouTube, you got two different. You got Mark Zuckerberg that owns Facebook. He's a multi-billionaire, and also YouTube. Who owns YouTube? Look that up, Maisha, because I have his name. I had it. Hell, whoever owns YouTube, them are multi-billionaires. And so what happened with TikTok? When TikTok came, and they changed everything to vertical, and they was winning with that concept. YouTube, along with everybody, start changing the vertical too. Instagram, Facebook, they start changing everything to vertical on your phone, and you start swiping up because they wanted to compete with TikTok. So these guys are fighting to keep these billions of dollars. All of them are billionaires, but they definitely don't. They definitely don't want you taking the shine from them. They'll even try to buy that other company just to get them not to be able to take all the attention away. That's how they make their money. And a lot of times people don't realize, but this is the biggest slave trade ever, where we personally giving away free content all day long. Shout out to Greg Street. All day long we give away free conversations, free this, and they utilizing and putting ads behind it and not even paying. Most of everybody on these shows and on these situations aren't even monetized, and they're still winning off of that. So this is a multi-billion-dollar, trillion-dollar industry.
But okay, YouTube is owned by Alphabet Inc.
Alphabet Inc. Okay. Did you see how much they worth? How much are they worth?
The platform, $1.65 billion in November 2006.
Okay, that's when it's sold. It's way more than that now.
For sure.
Yeah, that's when they sell it. Like they sell it.
$1.65 billion in
2006. Yeah, they sold that thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but even Mark Zuckerberg, you go look these people up. These people are.
See, this explain what I'm saying. Like when you sell your company, you actually probably could have made more if you just stuck with. That's why they offer you this money, because they know that they're gonna benefit more.
Yeah.
If you. That's all I'm saying.
That's the white dad, the concept that OG talks about all the time, So at the end of the day, I don't really know what will happen with these platforms. I do know that things are going to change. I agree with OG on that. Things will change, and people will look.
That's why I say I think that's why.
So all that complaining, all that damn complaining they doing right now gonna go away, right?
Easily. We change up so easily. Reality TV is talking about, if you can make your own, if you just, I remember A&R on Warner Brothers, Naeem Ali, he said one time about my artist was trying to hold all these royalties that they wanted to, Warner Brothers wanted in, right?
Right.
And he was, stubborn about, man, I'm not giving up none of my royalties. They asking for this part and that part. And Naeem said, it's better to have 10% of something than 100% of nothing.
That's real. That's real.
No, so I can offer you $200 million that you won't have, and you can keep your own little program. And in 6 months, I will blow you out of the water, and you will have 100% of nothing watching it in your bedroom.
Wow.
I would prefer to collaborate with somebody or work with somebody somebody buy me out. If that makes sense.
Makes sense. Make a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense, but I'm the type of dude. I'm for sale if you come with the right contract and the right agreement. If you come with the right agreement, the right contract, I'm your guy. Like, we gonna figure it out. Breakfast Club. If Netflix call me and they say we can get us $100 million up front. Hell, it ain't got to be $100 million. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me go and be real with y'all. At least give me $20 million up front. I'm gonna peel y'all off enough to where y'all, a couple million here, million there, whatever your worth is, and we all going over there. Y'all going.
What's gonna be in the contract?
I don't care what's in the contract. If I get the money up front, I don't need them.
We don't care.
OG say we don't care. OG.
We don't care. They can put a dress on a monkey. I wouldn't care what the kind.
OG. Now I'm not going there with you. I do care. I'm not selling my coach. I'm not selling my coach out. OG. I hold strong. I'm not gonna do it.
My coach has been sold out.
Oh.
Give a. The only thing that we have a clause in is I'm not for sale, but I'm for rent or lease. And I'm not putting a dress on and no lip gloss.
But everything else is gang.
Everything else is to the limit, bro. Come on.
Guys, get in the comments and let me know, did Breakfast Club just make the biggest mistake of their life changing like they did? Or is this something that you feel is going to be able to transition their people? Because right now, if I read these comments, it says, why? This is the other. Why is the Breakfast Club on Netflix? Who is keeping them their business? The Breakfast Club, here's another guy. It really isn't work. That's not working for the average listener. And then this other guy says, I hate the Breakfast Club move their content to Netflix. Another one says, I don't like how the Breakfast Club is on Netflix. Another one said the Breakfast Club is on Netflix and fully on YouTube and leaving fully off of YouTube is such a mistake. I don't get it. They got to check, but at what cost? So there's a lot of people that's talking totally negative in their comments and is tripping about them moving over to Netflix. So get in the comments and let me know, do y'all think it was a big mistake? And also remember, like I said earlier, we dropping 2 full interviews a day. You're going to hear OG, me, reality TV, Spook, Dre. We all early in the morning. We going to drop some every morning like we've been doing. And hell, if it get hot enough, we coming back at you with whatever's going on, relevant topics. So we going to be here doing what we always been doing plus more. Check out 2 full interviews on Boss Talk 101. I'm dropping 2 full interviews a day.
We getting ready to do breakfast.
We gonna do whatever. We've been doing it. I just didn't say it because then y'all knew what I was doing. But we always do breakfast.
Oh shit! Damn, I
OG be up every morning. He didn't realize it. Well, get ready, y'all, because y'all about to hear more. And OG been taking this thing over.
That's the BS I'm talking about. People will stuff shit down your throat. You didn't even know it was in there. So y'all gonna eat negatives and be happy about it, and you can get some new breakfast.
Oh man, guys, we just gonna be rocking out like we do every day. Y'all can catch us. We cutting up, and we pretty much we moving. Next week, y'all gonna get to see OG in person. He about to pull up. He flying in. I'm gonna tell y'all that, and he about to go crazy. He got a couple of interviews already set up here, and we gonna be around everywhere, just talking and doing what we do. So get ready for that. Even reality TV is pulling up so she can sit down with him. It's going to be crazy. Y'all get to see all our people together, and it about to go down, man.
And I got a t-shirt with my mama on it.
Hey, with your mama on it. And better not nobody repost it either. We coming to see you, Jack.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for watching. Check out our YouTube membership right now. Subscribe.
It's going down, man. Boss Talk 101, man. Make sure if you're still watching, guys, 50 Cent, listen, no games. 50 Cent is basically, him and T.I. had that thing, but I don't think I'm going to talk about it. This man, this Lyft driver catching hell right now. You can watch that right here. Boss Talk 101. It should be somewhere on the screen. Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.